Hello, Paul. This is John Wobenhorst. We talked the other day on the phone, and we were talking about some of the internet things and YouTube channels, if you remember. So I just want to say hi, introduce myself. I'm up here in Alameda, and I have had the chance to work with all kinds of people and quite a few chiropractors. So what I'm going to do now is just make another video. We'll go online, and I'll just show you some things on the internet. Okay, but I just want to say hi and introduce myself. So, Paul, this is the report we pulled. And maybe you remember this, and this just shows, I think this is a good place to start when you're talking about internet marketing, because there's just some basic things that help give you good SEO. One is just being properly connected to all the different directories. Directories like Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, Facebook, Foursquare, Insider Pages. Of course, the big ones that people actually go to a lot are Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, Facebook, Foursquare. Some of these aren't used as much, but nevertheless, they still can provide a source of linking. What that means is that whenever time Google sees your name, address, and phone number, they call it NAP. The problem is if they're not the same somehow, then that becomes a problem. So you want everything to be uniform. Like this has 9615 Camino del Rio. This says 9615 Del Rio Camino. So obviously when you have inconsistencies like this, it seems like a little thing, but it can cause the link to not properly go to your website. And of course, in some cases, it says you're not found on some of these listings. I mean, some of this may be incorrect or correct. You'll have to let me know. But anyway, it's worth getting these correctly aligned, because when your directories are aligned, it sends a whole flow. See, all these sites have a lot of power because they're big. So a big principle about internet in general is that when you have authority, in other words, sites that have authority linking to you, that gives you more authority. So another big thing is then to get reviews into all these sites. It's one good thing to have reviews, of course, but then you want to get the reviews on as many of these sites as possible. Again, starting with the biggest ones, Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, Facebook, Foursquare, and then moving down. Eventually, it's good to have at least 5 to 10 reviews everywhere. So that can be quite a job. And you want to have fresh reviews always coming in. So another thing, and so that's why this is just kind of a basic thing. Just, I would say, a basic foundation for internet is getting all these directories straightened out and getting your reviews together. Now we use, you can do this yourself, of course. We have some extra software that helps us to do it. Let me show this to you. So this is a software that we use that helps us just really organize and understand all the reviews, because it's very important. So the first thing we want to do is just make sure that you're hooked up to all the different sites possible. And then once you're hooked up, we want to monitor, because we want to see what's going on with all the different directory sites. In other words, whatever they're saying, we want to know. We don't want to, find out later. So here's an example. These are all the sites that we want to set up monitoring. We're just getting going with this one, but we want to get hooked up to Google, Bing, Superpages, City Search, Yahoo, Local. And so once we're hooked up, then we can monitor them, that if anything's happening. Then the next thing we want to do is to, again, see what's happening. Then we want to build your reputation by getting more reviews. So one of the most important things in this regard is having an online feedback page. So a feedback page allows you to, if people give a positive feedback, then we automatically push them on to some site. If they give negative feedback, then we go ahead and inquire what we could have done better. So you see, we make a feedback page. This is a feedback page. So if there's a positive thing, it automatically goes and pushes them onto another site. If it's negative, it goes somewhere else. So these feedback pages are great just for gathering all these reviews, because having these reviews really is a powerful thing. And then we want to market. So we want to market your reviews in various ways. We want to put it on your website, social media marketing, and we want to do some video marketing also of your reputation. So these reviews is actually something really important. So So this is a little PowerPoint show. I'll just go through this pretty quickly. But this talks about a lot of stuff you already know, I'm sure. But every day people are looking online. If people don't see the reviews, they often look somewhere else. Now again, you're in a specific niche that you're going after. So, you know, you want to design this to go after the niche that you're mainly interested in. So again, these reviews are very important. It helps your SEO. It helps all of your advertising to have this done as kind of a foundation thing. Because sooner or later, people trust these reviews so much. And it's actually the second leading way that you get business recommendations and consumer opinions online. So very important to get these reviews. And it's not just that people, you want people to see 6 to 10 positive reviews. And they've even done some studies, like at Berkeley, they found having a half-a-star higher rating can increase revenue by up to 20%. Even if someone's a referral, what people do is people, of course, go on to Google and they just start looking for things. So let's just say Google, like I'm going to pick a dentist that I've worked with so you'll see what I mean. So Hammer and Bonin, they are a dentist that I've helped out. But let's just say someone doesn't know who they are, they go, or they just heard about them from a friend, they're going to double check. They're going to go on to Google and they go Hammer and Bonin reviews. So this is where you want to be proactive. Now if you look at reviews here, we have actually made videos of these reviews. So this is a video of a review.
Our team works really hard to go that extra distance and give everyone an experience they'll want to.
And I'll send you a full link for this video just so you can take a look at it. But the important point is that this video is ranking very high on Google. That's the important thing. And of course, the world's second largest website for search engine is YouTube. So if you go on YouTube and you do the same thing, if you go Hammer and Bonin reviews, again, you've got all these reviews here on video. So that's a real important thing just for anybody's business in general. It doesn't matter if you're an auto body shop or a dentist or a chiropractor. It really doesn't matter. These are all just really good things. Because even if people are referred to you, they're still going to go on the internet and check you out. So this reputation really helps every type of marketing. So rather than just managing your reputation, you do want to manage it, you do want to monitor it, but you want to definitely build your reputation. So we have a marketing strategy. We want to first capture these reviews through landing pages. We want to monitor all of the sites. If you have any staff that's working with you, we want to train them. We want to redirect any good reviews to all these different sites. We want to put these reviews on your website. We want to market these through your social media channels, picture channels like Pinterest, Foursquare, Flickr. And we want to make these review videos. So this is kind of a whole strategy. Manage your reputation, build it, and then market. So this is it for reputation. Now, once you have your reputation, then I believe it's better to go after some specific things. And one of the specific things that I'm very high on is YouTube because of several reasons. One of the great things about YouTube is that, as you've just seen, YouTubes can show up in Google searches. You just saw it. Because, of course, YouTube is owned by Google. So let's do another Google search here. This is the same dentist I've been helping out. So if you go Invisalign Santa Rosa. So if you go Invisalign Santa Rosa, these are ads, but then right here we have a YouTube video ranking for the top of that term. So whatever term you're going after, it's really important to make a YouTube video for it. So same thing, if we go now into YouTube, Invisalign Santa Rosa. right away. Here's the ad. Here we are at the top of the list. So it's very important. Now let's just see teeth whitening. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. So again, if you go teeth whitening Santa Rosa, we're #1. So there's so many things you can do with a YouTube channel, really. #1, you can get all these specific topics covered. You can have a lot of review videos. And again, there's so much flexibility with a YouTube channel. For instance, you can take a YouTube video here. Let's take this YouTube video. We'll just copy the link. And you can go to Facebook. And if we go to Facebook here, we can just drop this link somewhere. So we can just drop this link into Facebook. So that's what's great about having a YouTube. It's very flexible. You can use it in emails. You can put it on your website. And as I was telling you, YouTube has one of the very best ad platforms. YouTube. So if you go to the bottom of YouTube, right here it says advertise. And if you click the advertising button, they have a whole thing which will help you to advertise on YouTube. And the prices are super low. So you can make these video ads. And these video ads, in fact, they're going to give you $100 free credit when you spend $25. So you can check it out on their dime. And I'll show you some of the results. So here's a campaign. So you can see these YouTube ads are integrated with Google AdWords, but they're nowhere near the cost of Google AdWords. Here's a campaign I did. Notice here, 3,400 people were exposed to this ad. 244 people viewed the ad. Now, mind you, they don't charge you unless someone watches at least 30 seconds of your video. About 7% of the people that had the impression watched the ad. An average cost per view was 9 cents. So for $21.48, we got 244 people to watch a video. So again, the cost is tremendous. So in your case, I mean, I'd be happy to spend some more time going over your directory profile. We can see what might be there, what not be there, and then we can see exactly where you have reviews. And then I think I would seriously recommend working with some video. Because again, the nice thing about having a video, it's kind of like your own website. You can have your own art here. You can link to your website. You can link to Google. You can link to Facebook. And then you can have all these different videos. You can see I've got a lot of videos. But the point is, you can have a lot of videos on your YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel is really like another website. It's just that the YouTube gives you so much flexibility. So I'm going to give a couple examples of videos I think could work in your case. And the idea is we could be ranking for these terms that relate to you. So I just put in DOT Physical San Diego, and we do see this Stephen Jones character has a couple videos. So I think it'd be really good. Let's go to Google here. DOT Physical San Diego. So again, we got this Charles Weitzman, San Diego chiropractor. I think this is yours, right? Yeah, this is you. So you are here very high up on Google, so that's great. But it'd be great if you also had some videos up here too. Because if I go to videos, DOT, then we have all these other people. DOT Physical, Stephen Jones. So that's basically it. I'd love to talk to you more, but I want to at least get to you about some of these ideas, and hopefully this can lead to some more discussions. The main way I market is I just like to educate people about what's possible, and in some cases people can do it themselves, and in some cases people want, well, you know, would like some help, and I'm happy to help. And I really don't have a one-size-fits-all program, so we can talk about specific ideas after you've seen this video. So that's it for now, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.